Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how you can achieve this faux hawk half up half down style using Miss Ross hair. I think about a month or so ago I put this tutorial up on my Instagram, and as per usual you guys asked me for a more detailed tutorial. So first thing that you're going to do is, as opposed to sectioning your hair from ear to ear, you're going to section the front into almost like a horseshoe shape. So you're going to go for a semicircle right in the front, and then you're going to take a scrunchie and you're going to section that hair out of the way. Once you have, you're just going to follow that horseshoe and part a small section that you're then going to use for a cornrow. These two cornrows are supposed to meet right in the center of your head. This is just so that you can add accessories later on in the tutorial. I'm sure you guys have seen you've seen me do cornrows so many times. However, if you still do need help on how to cornrow, then please be sure to check out my cornrowing tutorial on my channel. I went in with my ISO Plus edge control. I love this edge control. It does wonders for my 4C natural hair. So I am always using it. If you have any suggestions on a good edge control, please do comment down below and let us know, because we're all here to share with each other, try new things together, see what works and what doesn't, and really put brands to the test and make sure that they make products that work for us and our 4C hair, or 4 type hair, that is. So you're going to go ahead and use a braid to do your cornrows, just so that they can be thicker. What you do is, when you start your cornrow right in the front, you just use your own hair. Don't add braid at the top, because sometimes what it tends to do is to pull on your headline. And then once you're about, I don't know, 3 cornrows in, like 3 steps into your cornrow, you now add your braid using the feed in method. At least that's how I've learned to do it, and I've seen that it works wonders for me. Once you're done doing that, what you're going to do is you're going to move on to the other side of your head and do the exact same thing. Follow that up with my Revlon Flex gel. You can use whatever gel that works for your hair. Usually I go in with my Eco Styler gel, but I didn't have it on the day that I filmed this tutorial, so I went in with the Revlon Flex gel. The reason why I don't like the Revlon Flex gels, I really don't like the smell. It works really well for my 4C hair, but in comparison to my Eco Styler just works well. It works better than the Flex gel. And the Flex gel is very tight here. Like, once you apply it, it just goes I don't know how else to explain that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to brush up your hair using a demi brush or any other strong brush that you have, just to make sure that you work that product into your hair. I know that some of you guys complain about the fact that gels don't seem to work on your hair. I think you need to try work the product into your hair first and see that how that works for you. The way that I like to explain it is, remember those days that we used to get our hair relaxed, the way that they used to part our hair and then make sure that every single section has like gel from like close to the root going up? That's basically what you need to do. And then you are going to tie that section up again at the top, and then you're going to follow that by putting gel at the back of your head and ensuring that both these sections are centralized. Use as much gel as you have to. You don't have to use a lot, you don't have to use too little. Whatever works for you, because at the end of the day you're gonna be using very curly hair, so it's not really important for your hair to be like super slick, unless that's what you prefer, unless that's what you like. But yeah, all you need to do is to make sure that your hair slicks down. If edge control works for you, I've seen so many tutorials, some people use edge control. That won't work for me. My hair will break out of that shit so quickly, like faster than you can blink an eye. So I just feel like gel works better for me. And then I left my hairline out a little bit because I want to go ahead and style my edges using my edge control and my gel. I just feel like it gives a style that extra bad something, even though it's gonna be covered. I have no idea why I did it, because the style that I'm going for has a whole fringe, so I have no idea what was going through my mind. But listen, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And then now we're going to go in with Miss Ross. Miss Ross is a darling style, and as you know, darling has been launching very beautiful. It's curly, it's like a tight curl style. It's affordable, it lasts long, you can use it so many times, and if you fluff it out, it looks way more kinky curly. And I don't know, there's just something about it. It's so flattering, it's so fun. You can do so many hairstyles with it. I am going to share yet another hairstyle tomorrow using the same exact braid, just to show you guys how versatile some of these braiding styles are and these weaves are. So to apply my Miss Ross style, I'm just using bobby pins. If you're going to the salon or if you want to keep it for longer, you can sew it in. It's just that bobby pins work for me, and I find that they are way more comfortable than sewing it in. If there are any parts when I'm going to bed that I feel like uncomfortable, it's just a matter of loosening it up or even taking it off and then putting it again in the morning. It's not a big deal. It basically takes you 5 minutes or less to apply this hair. I think I have a vlog where I actually show you guys when I do, after I've gelled up my hair, me doing my hair in the morning. It doesn't take that long, guys. So if you feel uncomfortable with bobby pins or with just these type of styles, you feel hot, you can always just take it down when you go to bed and keep your gelled up style, put on your satin scarf, and then go to bed. And then in the morning, you can now add your hair using your bobby pins. So I'm going to add about 3/4 of the packet right at the back because I want the back to be more voluminous. The front is just meant to be almost like a fringe, and I've seen that sectioning my hair into two just does something. It gives me so much dimension to work with, so I like doing it that way. Now I'm going to take some more of my Miss Ross. I'm going to break it or fluff it out, fluff the curls out the way that they made, and then I'm going to add it to the front of my head using, again, bobby pins. So you just keep wrapping it around itself and wrapping it around the ponytail and adding bobby pins until you're satisfied. For the hawk part of the style in the front, you can use bobby pins if you don't want it to be too fluffy and too unruly, so to speak. However, I wore it both ways. I had days that I would basically taper it out using bobby pins to make it more of a fro-hawk, and then I had times that I would just leave it to just flourish. So I went ahead and I added some accessories, and voila, guys, there you have it, your faux-hawk Miss Ross style. How gorgeous is this? Thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. Bye. Mwah.